Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to today's episode of Relationship Experts. It's your favorite Eunice Tobore. Today, we are going to be looking at the topic communication. Communication is a process of sending and receiving information. Communication, we all know, is a two-way thing, okay, with so aim of building and understanding. Now we have different types of communication. We have the verbal communication, the non-verbal, written, and the visual communication. When communicating with someone, there are three elements to put in place. Your body language must correlate with what you're saying, your voice, that means your tone, and your choice of words. Okay? We must learn how to communicate with one another. And when we are communicating, the most important thing is connecting. A lot of people are communicating, only a few are connecting. I give you a scenario. For example, you're on the phone with your spouse, with your partner, you're discussing something very important. And what happened? The next thing, the network will disconnect you. You say, hello, 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 can you hear me? I can't hear you, hello. Imagine how frustrating, how annoying that would be. Because what you're trying to say to your partner, you won't be able to say it. I give you another scenario. Now, for example, an Igbo man speaking Igbo to a Yoruba man. He won't understand what he's saying. By that, he's not communicating. Now, there's this story I heard of a young man, a corps member, that was posted to Ibadan for NYSC. So when he got to Ibadan, he was trying to locate his PPA, was moving around, he was trying to see if he can get the address that was given to him, but he could not find it. So he decided to ask. He saw a man and he asked him, "Oh, good afternoon, sir. Please, sir, I'm asking of the Copper's Lodge, And then the man told him, "Mi ò mọ̀." He said, "Oh, thank you, sir." He started going. As he was walking, he saw a beautiful building, a beautiful structure, and decided to ask, who owns this beautiful structure? And he was told, Mi ò mọ̀. Was like, wow, this Mi ò mọ̀ must be a very rich man, He started going, and then he saw a lot of people crying, yelling, weeping on the floor, they're rolling on the floor. And he was now asking, that why are they crying? What's happening? Why is everybody crying? Everybody asked, they told him what? Mi ò mọ̀. Then he started crying. Say, oh, Mi ò mọ̀ is dead. How can Mi ò mọ̀ be dead? Oh, Mi ò mọ̀ that has this beautiful building. Mi ò mọ̀ that builds the Copper's Lodge. Mi ò mọ̀ is too good. He was just crying. Not until one man now came, a more learned man now came and met him and said, young man, what is the matter? Why are you crying? He now said, oh, sir, Mi ò mọ̀, Mi ò mọ̀, Mi ò mọ̀. I was like, Mi ò mọ̀? Why are you crying? You're telling me you don't know? But Mi ò mọ̀. He was like, Mi ò mọ̀ is dead. Mi ò mọ̀ is dead. The man was confused. He had to ask him, calm down. Tell me, what is the matter? He now said that, why will Mi ò mọ̀ die? That Mi ò mọ̀ is a good man. Mi ò mọ̀ built the Copper's Lodge. Mi ò mọ̀ has a very beautiful structure. Now Mi ò mọ̀ is dead. The man started laughing and said, and I had to ask him, where are you from? And do you know Mi ò mọ̀? He said, no. He now said that Mi ò mọ̀ means I don't know. So it was like, I don't know. He now said, yes. So that means the first person he asked was telling him, I don't know. Second person, I don't know. And now he's crying for, I don't know. So you can see the communication barrier. And that's why I say, when you're communicating, what is important is a good connection. If I'm not connecting with what you're saying, then the communication is useless. So I'm going to be giving us 3 keys for successful communication with your partner. And one of such is you listen attentively. When your partner is communicating to you, don't interrupt him or her. Just listen. Even though you think what he's saying is not true or he's saying rubbish or jargons, just pay attention and don't interrupt. Another way of communicating with your partner is don't yell at your partner. Don't shout at your partner. Most men are fond of doing that. Okay, they want their wife to fear them. Oh, but you are not God now. Let your wife just respect you. I think that is the most important. Okay, don't yell at your partner. Don't yell at your wife. Don't yell at your husband. Communicate like 2 adults. Okay, the third point we are going to be looking at is when your partner is communicating with you, listen to understand what he's saying. Don't listen because you're looking for points to reply him back, to do buzz. or you're trying to look for a point to argue with him. No, you listen to understand a point and see, okay, what he's saying, if it's what is true, and then you see how you can amend your ways. And now, when two couples always argue for a particular issue, oh my God, they are always arguing about a particular issue, then you have poor communication. And what you need to do is to see a relationship expert, relationship coach, relationship therapist, so that you can be able to handle the issue that is making the two of you always arguing. Now, if by this you have not subscribed to our page, I want to beg you to please subscribe to Eunice Relationship Expert on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. Okay, we are here for you. You can call on us for a session to advise or to discuss, one or two relationship issues with your spouse. Our next topic will be, how do I find Mr. Right? Thank you all. I love you. Bye bye.